Hi guys, this is Kian's 2 cents. I'm not even going to waste time. You already see the topic, and this video would be longer than most of our other videos, so I'm just going to get right into it. There's a reason why I feel that the change of name is very important, but let's actually start from the beginning. How was that name coined to recognize our music, right? Because I believe it was coming from the American market. Um, a lot of our artists, we all know American market is one of the biggest market. Period. A lot of our artists are enjoying it right now, so we appreciate it, and we are not blaming them for it. They had to coin the music. That was the only way they could acknowledge it or even give accolades. They had to at least have a phrase for it. They chose Afrobeats. Unfortunately, they chose the wrong term to call it. A lot of Africans understand why. Non-Africans might be, why? What's the problem with that? I would explain. Um, there's a obvious reason, but there are some not so obvious reasons that I would break down. We know the term Afrobeat just simply means African beats. It makes sense, yes. But I'm sure when a lot of people hear Afrobeats that are non-Africans, what are the first couple names that come in their head? I can bet my every penny I have that it's probably gonna be Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido. Let me throw one more in there, Thames, right? So that I can keep going. But and I'm sure many of you, if you hear those four names, you shake your head and say, okay, yeah. So what's your point? Well, my point is, yes, they are Africans, but they are Nigerians. They are Nigerians. Okay, let me go on. Lebianca, Sarkodie, Nasty C, Stoneboy. Let me stop there. Those are four other names. Yes, they are Africans. But guess what? They are not Nigerians. I'm sure when I said Lebianca, many people understood. But are you going to now call Lebianca's music Afrobeats? No. My point is, coining it that way is doing this just injustice to other African artists from other African countries. Because when people start to see Afrobeats, it becomes synonymous to Nigerian artists. It's doing a disservice to all these other beautiful artists that I just mentioned. Libianca, I believe, is from Cameroon. Sarkodie and Stoneboy, I believe, are from, I know are from Ghana. Nasty C is from South Africa. So I believe real music lovers deserve to know how to differentiate between all these artists. Now, I will point out another underlying reason why that name should be changed. And I'm going to use those same four names that I called last, right? Because when we use Afrobeat, we are doing a disservice by not putting those artists into their specific genres, right? We just say Afrobeats, but no. These people do different types of music, and there are other Africans, other Nigerians that do different type of music that music lovers need to know. I will go with those same names. Sarkodie, he's a Ghanaian, but he doesn't do Afrobeats. He's a rapper. Stoneboy, he's also from Ghana, but he's not an Afrobeat artist. That's what you would like to call him. But no, he falls under the genre of reggae music. Nasty C, you definitely need to, the service, you definitely need to know who Nasty C is. He's probably one of the best rapper, if not the best rapper out of Africa. Period. But he's not from Nigeria. He's from South Africa. That's my point. We can't just put the whole continent into one little bracket, right? We have done our due diligence by recognizing who is who in America. If I hear Snoop Dogg now, I'm not going to call him a South American artist. I know Snoop Dogg is a rapper from America. C'est fini, right? I'm not going to hear Beyonce. I know what Beyonce is. She's an American R&B singer. You see my point? So I think people need to know. But then I guess the name that I want us to call it would help with why I'm trying to break this all apart. There are different genres. There are different people from different countries of Africa. If we have done our due diligence by knowing how to differentiate all the artists from America, then I think it's only fair that we at least let real music lovers, because not everybody would love the kind of music that Burna Boy makes. Some people love Rema more, but some people need to know that, wait, Africa also has rappers. Wait, they have R&B artists. You're doing yourself a disservice if you have not heard one of the best singing voices from Nigeria, which is One Day Cole. You see my point? But let me go on. Now that I've given you the not so obvious reason, let me now give you the obvious reason and the most important reason. And listen, I will start by saying this. It will sound like blasphemy to those that don't understand, but I will stand behind this 100%. If you are one of the people that think Michael Jackson is one of the greatest artists ever, then you are mistaken. If you do not know the name Fela Kuti, then you have not lived. Fela Kuti is the best artist the world has ever known, and probably be with the best artist ever till this world comes to an end. Fela Kuti is synonymous with Afrobeat. Fela Kuti is the only artist on planet Earth that has his songs as long as 25 minutes. And I promise you, you would listen to it from the beginning to the end without skipping a beat. Every moment of his songs means something. Every moment of his songs from the beginning to the end means something. Now, if you think Michael Jackson can dance, every African artist are just Drakes. They're all Drakes. If Drake was the first person you knew as Drake, every artist we have are all Drakes. All our artists can rap, sing, dance. Just watch their videos. We do everything. They're all Drakes walking around in the whole of Africa because we do everything. But let me not deviate. Fela Kuti, well, he's not the originator of Afrobeats, but he's the one who made it popular. It is synonymous with that name. And the most disservice that what the world is calling Nigerian African music now, Afrobeat, is doing a disservice to Fela Kuti. If you've heard this name and you want to look it up, please do. And it's just a recommendation off the top of my head. It might not be the best song to you, but there's no problem starting with the song Beast of No Nation. And so, because of these reasons, I feel that name needs to be changed completely. Also, I feel like I said, this issue happened with Jamaican music, and I see it kind of happening now, because then you hear Afrobeats and you only want to hear Burna Boy, Wizkid and Davido. But then if you are a music lover, you are doing yourself a disservice, because then it means you would never know one of the best rappers, one of the best prolific rappers out of Nigeria. If you do not know who Olamide is, you are doing yourself a disservice. I said earlier, if you do not know one of the best singing voices in Nigeria, One Day Cole, you are doing yourself a disservice. If you do not know Nigeria's Dr. Dre, who is behind many of the artists that you love right now, if you do not know who Nigeria's Dr. Dre is, Don Jazzy, then come on. You are not really listening to Afro music. You're not. You're not. If you have not heard Nasty C go off, you have not listened to music. I promise you. I do. Or if you've not heard of M.I., Nigeria's best rapper. If you've not heard of M.I., then Ice Prince, then you are doing yourself a disservice. You are. And I'm unfortunate. Sorry if I'm not mentioning the current names. I'm a little old school, so those are the names that pop up in my head. So now that I have said all this, right, what then should they now call it? It's simple. It's very simple. I feel everybody should be recognized, right? Some of you watch Beyonce's video, what's it called, Kingdom Come. There was a whole bunch of African artists on there. Crazy ass Shatta Wale was on there too. You deserve to know who Shatta Wale is, right? And Black Sheriff. You deserve to know all these people. So what should they now call Afrobeat? It's simple. Very simple. We understand that you don't necessarily need, when you watch this video, I've helped you with some type of understanding, but we understand that at least the music coming out of that continent is beautiful music. The world is enjoying it. So yes, we don't have a problem coining it as African music. But then understand that this music also has different genres. So what should you call it? Don't call it Afrobeat. It's very simple. Call it African pop music. African pop, because a lot of people might not know. You hear the term pop. Pop just stands for popular. And what the world is listening to is the most popular songs coming out of Africa. It's that simple. So don't call it Afrobeat. I know you heard it and liked the way it sounded. No, but just call it African popular music. And let the world, like we did, go and figure out where this African popular music is coming from. African pop music. Okay, you like Burna Boy. Okay, where's Burna Boy from? Nigeria. Then you go and listen to Nigerian music. Oh, wow, I like this song. What's his name? Black Sheriff. Oh, where's Black Sheriff from? Ghana. Okay, I like this kind of music. Then you know which way to go. Right? You hear Amapiano, you hear it. Yes, we are, Africa is like a big country because we are all one. But you hear the term Amapiano and then you hear it, but then you see Burna Boy do it and you think Burna Boy made it up. No, that came from South Africa, where Nasty C is from. So yes, I believe that Afrobeat should be immediately scrapped and our music should be called African pop music. If you agree with me, please share. Let this go to wherever I can get to so that they can adopt it. And if you don't agree with me, let me hear your comments. But I really feel strongly about this. Let the world needs to know who Fela Kuti is if they don't know.
Alright, thank you very much for watching and we'll look forward to seeing you in our next video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please kindly do that now and click on the notification bell so that you would always get notifications when we drop our next videos.